Hey everybody, thanks for coming out tonight. You know, I had a pretty relaxing day. Oh, I think my jacket's stuck a little bit. Hold on one second. Yeah, I had a pretty relaxing day. I was walking into Griffith Park and I was starting to think about this thing that happened to me actually a week from today. Not in the future, but in the past. I was, just kind of chilling out. I had been really stressed out, this show upcoming and everything. And I needed to go somewhere where there was just beautiful kind of cotton balls fluttering up to my face, some blue skies, some green grass. Went to Griffith Park, always solves my problems. And I decided to sit down in the grass, and as I did, I started to get kind of tired, just really kind of zoning out. And as I started to zone though, I kind of looked off into the distance, and I saw this strange little shack that I had never seen before. And the shack was mostly made of wood. It had a thatched roof, a wood door frame. There's a couple little tools and implements outside. And it looked mostly abandoned, still daylight. It didn't look like a utility shed or anything like that. It looked like an abode or somewhere that someone was inhabiting. And so I kind of, had never seen it before. I was kind of drifting in and out of sleep. And I closed my eyes for a second. Wait, hold on. I closed my eyes for a second. And when I kind of opened them back up, I noticed that kind of out of the wood grain, like droplets of liquids, the texture of stucco began kind of emerging out of it like pores. Sweats of, beads of sweat emerging out of the pores of skin. And just as soon as that materialized, soon the stucco kind of evened out into a really slick and glossy surface, pale blue. As I saw that this kind of house start to take shape in front of me and start to morph and kind of seem to change as I was trying to interpret its form, I noticed also that a chimney began rising up and out of the roof. And this chimney made of brick. It started, at first it seemed a bit strange, but of course. But all of a sudden I saw that it was starting to puff smoke as well. And as the smoke started to kind of drift up into the sky, I noticed that as my eyes kind of started to dilate, I saw that the sun had actually gone down some time ago, and that plume of smoke that was drifting up into the sky seemed to convert what was once daytime into the darkness of night. And that darkness was much darker than a normal night. There was no stars out, it was a new moon. But from inside the cabin, I did notice a light. And with that light, I also noticed a silhouette moving around. And it was a bit of a labored silhouette. He wasn't just lounging in his house. He was actually kind of stumbling around a bit. And he eventually burst forth from the doorway, and he was stumbling around outside of the house. And as I looked at the man, I tried to depict some features, I tried to kind of pick out some features on his face, but what I noticed was his face actually seemed to be folded in on itself, concealing everything that would give him what I would recognize as a face, but instead there was just seemed to be like a big fold of skin. And because he had no mouth, he was trying to articulate something to me, and I couldn't quite pick out what it was. As he fell to the ground one last time, my eyes once again began to convert the light from the house into another sense of darkness. And I started to hear a sound. And as I heard that sound, I saw the trees grow up brighter, as though they were glowing in the night. And the darkness all of a sudden seemed to center on the man. The light in the house went out. One second.
I'm still stuck on it.
Thank you. That one's called Shack.